Thank you, Jeff. Right now, we've got an Eyewitness News exclusive, an arrest in the so-called knockout game. A man who allegedly punched a half-dozen people since April will be charged. And tonight, we are hearing from one of his alleged victims. It's a story we broke earlier on 7 Online. NJ Burkett is in North Amityville with a story you'll see only on Eyewitness News. NJ?
And Diana, from a teenager to a 69-year-old man, at least half a dozen victims, and sources tell Eyewitness News there may be many more. One of the victims said the suspect was a terror who punched him full force in the face for no obvious reason.
Bam! Right in my top of the temple.
Daryl Jones says it came out of nowhere. A single roundhouse punch to the face that left him stunned, and a gash above his eye that took 7 stitches to close.
If I was wasn't strong enough, I probably would have passed out.
He told us he was walking home from the grocery store at 3 in the afternoon when a young man came walking toward him.
And he was walking on the sidewalk, and he was walking, so I moved up, just like I'm in front of you,
right.
And I moved out the way, just to step into the street. So he's still confronting me and throwing up his hands. And he hit me with a slap, bang, right in the face.
Eyewitness News has learned exclusively tonight that Daryl Mitchell will be charged with half a dozen assaults that go back as far as April. One of them on the Long Island Railroad platform in Amityville, several others in Babylon, and in his own neighborhood in North Amityville. Sources say the victims were as young as 17 and as old as 69. One victim told police, quote, "He just started to punch me in the face multiple times for no reason, and then started to kick me in my body and head. I blacked out a little, and all I heard him saying was get off my block." Investigators here say many of the attacks are strikingly similar to the so-called knockout assaults in Brooklyn and elsewhere. Daryl Jones told us this latest arrest could not come soon enough.
Right after he assaulted me, the next day he assaulted somebody else down the street. Then the next day he assaulted somebody else on the other street. So, the guy's like a terror.
Sources say a few of the victims were robbed, but investigators are convinced tonight these were random, indiscriminate assaults. Daryl Mitchell is in custody tonight. He will be arraigned tomorrow when he will be formally charged. Live tonight, North Amityville, Long Island. NJ Burkett, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.